Welcome back, everybody. This is Tuesday after the Labor Day long weekend. I hope you all had a good long weekend, if you got one. So what I did Monday was I thought I'd clean some more of my cars that I have. And these are my Bburago Italian-made Ferraris. Well, I'll show you some here that I had cleaned already. And I'll show you an example of one that hasn't been cleaned. And you see, if they sit on the shelf and you neglect them, well, dust builds up everywhere and it can look pretty nasty. This is about medium dirty. There are some that were just filthy dirty, others not so bad. So you see what I'm working with. So it's a cool thing that they come apart with screws. And this is my beautiful 62 Ferrari Gto. Made in Italy. It's got the nice detail underneath. The wire wheels. Nicely done interiors. This particular one, you see the chrome around the windows. Chrome gas cap. Now it's got the wipers. Oh, that's actually all one piece. And then the clear plastic window unit slides in with the chrome, and it makes a beautiful looking example. And then there's chrome pieces for the headlights with the clear plastic lands over top. One piece for the grille. So this was a very easy model to take apart and clean. So absolutely beautiful car. Then we have another GTO. 1984 GTO. And I showed you a black one that I did. In another video. Now I'll flip it over this way, so you get the picture. Maybe if I press there, that'll work. So very nicely done. So these were done back in, I believe, the 1990s. Probably the early 90s. Now, I had bought some model car kits, and I bought a model magazine, and there was an editorial saying how all the die cast will never take off. You know, model cars are much more detailed. You know, they criticized, the door lines or the shut lines where the panels meet, saying, oh, they're too big of a gap, and oh, they don't look good and everything. Well, I beg to differ, because these are very beautiful, and Bburago did an excellent job on capturing as much of the detail as they could, albeit in a simplified form. And here's a Testarossa I have taken apart. So this particular one, the bottom half is plastic, but you see they got the drivetrain with the engine block in gray. Got the separate red plastic for the red heads, which is what Testarossa means. Then you got the chrome exhaust and the cool intake there. And then with just other pieces from the chassis, which when you slide it over top, you get the added details. So you see, these are much more involved here, and it makes it very beautiful looking. Very beautiful looking model. Now, of course, like most of the manufacturers, they'll have a set of wheels and they use it for all their cars. And you should have wider ones on the back, such as the Ferrari had much wider ones, but there you go. Same wheels, that's okay. So here's my Ferrari I cleaned up. My F40, of course, are all Ferraris. So of course, and these have good door hinges on it. Not like your typical ones where they open up and you see that there's a simple bar that holds it. This one actually has a different construction technique so that it opens like a real car door. So here's the inside of the F40. The beautiful seatbelt details. Nice decals for the gauges here. And this window, it pops in and out from the outside, so that was a little tricky to get in and out, but I managed to do it without breaking it. Now this is what the real car would be like, a full pan underneath for aerodynamics. I'll hold it up that way so you can see the information there. So in 1987. And here's one that I haven't cleaned up yet. And this was one of the cleaner ones, 1965. So that'll look a lot better once I clean it up. It's got a cool looking interior. Now it's dirty on the inside, but that's the great thing about being able to take these apart. So there you have a beautiful collection of Bburago 124 scale Ferraris. And I have a few more that I need to clean up as well. This one I want to touch up a few things, like this is what happens when dust and dampness sit on the chrome. Now I was lucky with most of these. The chrome managed to stay in good shape, but somehow dust and damp and time can strip a chrome piece. And here's the, you see the hole there, that's where the gas tank filler pops up. So I'll either try to re-chrome that or I can just paint it silver maybe. And unfortunately the wheels, same with, so it was sitting there with dust on it and the dampness just stripped the chrome right off. So if you got many years to wait to strip chrome, that's one way to do it. But anyway, so there's my video. Thank you very much for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I would really appreciate it. I have 75 subscribers now, and I'm really happy about that. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.